You want me to send, I could send the temporary order for you all to sign it via digital e-signature. I could send it to your client and yourself.
Or if you want to just send it over, just email it to me. I mean, it might take a few minutes to get here. But if you just want to email it to me, so that I can have a hard copy for my file, and so we can sign off on it manually, and then we'll e-file it.
Yeah, I still need to send it to my client to sign. So let me, I guess, have your client sign it and you sign it, and then you can shoot it right back to us.
Yeah.
All right. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. Court will resume with the July the 8th, 2020 docket, and we'll go back to F0459-20-4 in the interest of Philippa O'Connor. Court will at this time take judicial notice of the entire file. I believe it's a SEPSAR. And gentlemen, good morning.
Good morning, Judge. Just for the record, Judge, I think you said July the 8th. Today's the July the 8th docket. Today's the 13th.
You're absolutely right.
I thought I heard earlier, and I said, well, I think maybe.
It is July the 13th. You're right. Thank you.
Okay. No problem.
Thank God it's not Friday the 13th, but it is Monday the 13th.
Monday the 13th.
Yes, sir. All right, gentlemen, what do we have?
We have an agreement, Judge, on a separate.
Okay.
I don't know if you want my client here in camera or on camera.
Well, I don't think so, but as long as somebody proves it up, that'll do it.
Okay. Since you got it, Mondo, you want to take the baton on this one?
Sure, I got it. Judge, both parties have agreed to joint manage conservatorship with mom being primary. My client having a modified possession schedule as follows. So petitioner shall have a total of 24 supervised visits with child, Philippa Batzel, beginning on Friday, July 17, 2020 at 6 p.m. and ending at 8 p.m. as follows. So on July 17, 18, 19 from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. at respondent's residence. July 24th, 25th, and 26th, 6 to 8 p.m. respondent's residence. July 31st, August 1st, and August 2nd, 6 to 8 petitioner's residence. August 7th, 8th, and 9th at same time, respondent's residence. August 14, 15, 16, same time, petitioner's residence. August 21st, 22nd, 23rd, same time, respondent's residence. August 28th, 29, and 30, same time, petitioner's residence. And September 4th, 5th, and 6th, same time at respondent's residence. Respondent's residence is 500 South Peaching Street, McAllen, Texas. Respondent's residence is 4629 George Sines Lane, Brownsville, Texas. After the 24 supervised visitations, Judge, are completed, the modified standard visitation shall begin as follows on the first, third, and fifth weekends of each month, beginning on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, between 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Both parties have agreed to take a certified co-parenting class online, specifically an 8-hour course titled Parenting Without Conflicts by New Ways for Families. As far as COVID-19 pandemic, Judge, any party testing positive for COVID-19 will immediately notify the other party. If either party or anybody in their family tests positive for COVID-19, if either party tests positive or anybody in their family, then the other party shall retain possession of the child until the other party can send proof that they're no longer infected with COVID-19. Electronic communication will also was agreed to, Judge. 15 minutes, at least 15 minutes a week. Of course, parties are free to go ahead and change that as they see fit. Filtered masks will be worn during the hours of visitation, and all proper hygiene along with sanitizer, Judge, will be also, both parties must practice good hygiene. If either party cannot exercise visitation, Your Honor, then they will just notify them 3 days prior to the scheduled visitation. Both parties have agreed to and shall have access to all medical information and or records regarding the child. Any party in possession of those records agrees to send over the documents to the other party's attorney upon request. Drop off, pick up. Judge, respondent shall drop off and pick up the child during the visits to be taken at the residence. During the visits to be taking place at the residence of petitioner and Mr. O'Connor, and shall provide petitioner with appropriate feeding supplies for the child. This order will continue, Judge, until modified by the court. Electronic communication, as I stated earlier, 15 minutes a week, or the parties are free to agree to anything more than that. Child support is $205 a month starting on August 1st, 2020, and it'll be due the first day of each month thereafter. Client is paying $87 to reimburse her for private health insurance. The child is currently covered. The child will agree to pay an additional $25 for dental. And I believe that is, I do believe that is, Mr. O'Connor, did you listen to everything that I read into the record?
Yes.
And is that your agreement?
Yes.
Or are you asking the court to approve your agreement?
What?
Are you asking the court to approve this agreement?
Yes.
Okay. I have no further questions, Judge.
Okay, and Mr. O'Connor, please raise your right hand. You swear the testimony you just gave was the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do. I certify that everything I have said is to the truth and nothing but the truth.
All right, thank you, sir. You may put your hand down. Mr. Oxford?
I've got one question for Mr. O'Connor, Judge. Do you
Yes, sir.
believe that this agreement is in the best interest of your daughter?
Yes, provided your client can actually be civil enough to ensure
That's all
it.
I've got, Judge. If you want to come over here, Kayla.
Yes, of course.
So,
Yeah, she's gonna testify. Let me sort her in. All right, good morning, ma'am. Please raise your right hand. You swear the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
You may put your hand down. Mr. Oxford, you may begin.
would you please state your name for the record?
Kayla Felipa Lee Batesel.
And you are the mother of Felipa and Naomi Batesel?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and you heard what Mr. Guerra read into the record, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And are you in agreement with that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and do you believe that the agreement as read into the record by Mr. Guerra is in the best interest of your daughter?
Yes, sir.
That's all I have, Judge.
Anything else, Mr. Guerra?
No, Judge, just I would like a status hearing, Judge, anytime after September the 6th, Your Honor.
And I have one quick question for you, Mando. You mentioned if someone tests positive for COVID, that Felipa will go to the other parent until proof of non-infection is given. Does the release from the county, would that be considered proof?
I think my understanding is if you just get a test again, and you'll either test negative, assuming there's no positive tests after.
Okay, so you want a negative test. I just wanted to clarify that because I know that if you test positive, you quarantine for your 14 days or whatever it is. The county will give you a letter of release. That doesn't mean that you've tested negative again. So I want to be clear as to what you meant by proof. And if you want to put something maybe in the settlement agreement or the final orders, what constitutes proof? Because I mean, I don't want to come back again. I mean, hopefully no one, knock on wood, nobody tests positive. But in the event that somebody maybe does, is an order of release from the county, would that be sufficient for either party? I don't know. I just want to have clarification on that.
Yeah, I mean, Judge, this is obviously a kind of case of first impression a little bit maybe.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we're just trying to, let's just say, for example, Mr. O'Connor tests positive. Obviously, he's going to inform them, and he's not going to get the child until he is actually cleared and he's negative.
Okay.
Same for that household.
Sure.
Since Miss Batzel is in the medical field, Judge, and highly likely that she may get infected. Hopefully it doesn't happen. I'm sure they're using plenty of PPE equipment, but I don't see any other way Judge, unless you do to try to, I guess, limit or make sure that the child doesn't get infected during these crazy times.
I just wanted to clarify that, Mando, because I just don't want to have to come back and if he comes back positive or she comes back positive and says, hey, I've got this release, and you're saying, well, wait a minute, that's not testing negative.
Yeah.
That just means you quarantine for 14 days.
So
would have-
I just put it in the order. The affected party shall send over a negative COVID-19
Okay.
test
Perfect. That's
as
all I
proof that the other party is no longer infected, in the order for that party to resume visitation with the child.
that works. I just want to
It would be some kind of medical documentation saying that.
Yeah, yes, Your Honor. It
Yes.
has to be
A nurse,
certified.
whatever.
Yes, Your Honor. It has to be a test given by a medical professional.
Right.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
I can go ahead and add that, Your Honor.
Okay.
all right,
All
Judge,
right.
that works for us.
All right. Very good. I'm glad you guys settled the case because, again, as we all know, we're living under very difficult times, and we need now more counseling than lawyering. And so I'm glad you got your counseling skills out there so we could settle this matter and put away your lawyering skills for a while there. I mean, each party has good lawyers here, but there are times when we all need to just take a step back and use our counseling so we can all help each other out. We have a very young baby here involved, and so the more the baby gets to see the people around the baby, that everybody's happy and so forth, that's the kind of baby we're gonna raise. But if the baby's gonna say bickering and fighting and that and whatnot, well, you can imagine. So we all need to behave. Everybody, lawyers,
Yeah.
judges, parents, everybody needs to behave here. So
I
I'm
like
glad we
Of
settled
course,
it.
Your Honor.
I like the way you said you said we raise a child, Judge, because I think Hillary Clinton said it. It takes a village to raise a
It
child.
takes a
Judge.
village.
It's not just Mr. O'Connor and Ms. Batesel.
It's all of us.
It's all of us, Judge.
Yes, sir. It takes the village.
Yes.
I didn't want to say
I
that
am-
because that's Hillary's
Yeah.
deal. But
I'm happy to report, Judge, that both of them seem like they don't want to be fighting or let anything personal. I told Mr. O'Connor that's the best thing. That way there's no bickering, no fighting. You all could do whatever you all want. It's only if you don't agree, then you have to follow the piece of paper. Otherwise, you all are free to do whatever you agreed to, whatever you want.
Well, thank you. I'm very glad that it's settled and it's settled quickly. So once again, court will take judicial notice of the entire file here in cause number F0459-20-4, and we'll go ahead and approve the agreement of the parties, and we'll go ahead and await a decree for signature. So pass it around, everybody signs it, then I'll sign it today, tomorrow, whenever. As soon as I get it, I'm gonna sign it.
Yes, Your
Okay,
Honor.
folks. So good luck with the brand new baby here, and hopefully
Thank you.
nobody gets sick or anything like that, and everybody remains safe and healthy. So court adjourns. Thank you all so much.
Thank you so
Thank you,
much,
Judge.
Your Honor.
Maybe accused, Judge?
Yes, you all may be excused.